Hi everyone, comes again with Donny here. Thank you for joining us again in ARTIMU Media news segment. Now I'm with Mr. Wisnu Handoko and Mr. Qasim. We are currently in Bali, in our lovely island. Hopefully, both of you guys can enjoy Bali. And first of all, sir, to Mr. Qasim, what what are we doing here? This whole conference and this whole event. Can you explain us a little bit about this?
Thank you, Donny. First of all, thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here in Bali for such an amazing place to be here. I'm Qasim Masood, head of qualification from the Nautical Institute,
Yes.
and the NI is membership organization on presentation of the seafarer at the IMO. We have advisory status at the IMO and presentations. Here at the Bali, we are holding our fourth global energy event.
Yes.
And we have invited all our training providers around the world. We have 83 approved training providers giving the training all over our DPOs. And we have the discussion here is about the improvement and training and certification standards. We're discussing about the critical aspects of the training, how we improve the standards of the training and make the workplace safe.
Okay. So what do you think about our seafarer, especially Indonesian seafarer now? Do you think our people involved more in this industry, or you have any suggestion, recommendation about our seafarer, especially?
Indonesia is a very seafarer nation, very large coastline.
Yeah.
But when we look to our DPOs, we have 42,000 plus DPOs in our database. But when we look to the Indonesian DPOs, the numbers are quite low. The question always comes why. That's the main reason we are holding the conference here, to make a footprint here in Indonesia, more awareness of the Indonesian DPOs and seafarers.
Yes.
We also see that Indonesia is exposing for exploitations and drilling and offshore sectors. And I think this is the right time and for the seafarers to consult for their prevention in the DP offshore industry.
Yeah. Maybe that's also a question for you, Mr. Wisnu. How come from 40 something, right? 40 something.
42,000.
40 something thousand. Our number, I believe, this morning, I saw only one or just single digit percentage a DPO coming from Indonesia, sir. As the secretary, how you see this as a how we can improve our seafarer more to join this industry, because yeah, it's a quite fortune business.
Well, okay, Donny, thank you very much for the question. But before I answer, I would like to express and extend my gratitude for this event. That Nautical Institute is very famous institution that usually approve several programs. So I'm as the secretary of the human resource for the transportation human resource. I would like to explain and some data that I already got from my text. Indonesia have around 270,000 seafarers, and from that number, around 2,000 seafarers working on the overseas. Yes, and mostly on the fishing vessels.
Okay.
Yes, around 20,000 they working on the dry bulk, on the tack vessels. Around 18,000 they work on the dry bulk, and around 2,000 working on the tanker vessels. Talking about the TP vessel, I think this is become a challenge for Indonesia, especially for how to uh, provide our seafarer with the qualification of TP operators. As you know that Mr. Qasim told that Indonesia become one of the country in the world to produce the energy, as well as the minerals. And I think this is become the potential in the future, how to make capacity building of more than 200,000 of Indonesia shippers. They know well and they know how to operate the TP vessels.
And I just include a few things here. Looking into the Indonesian EP sector, there's a positive trend. It's not trend is not going down. This trend is going upward.
Positive way.
We have a now we have a 3 approved training centers
Yes.
in Indonesia. We used to have a 1, then 2, of course. Very recently this year we have introduced an approved new training center in Surabaya. So we are footprinting in Semarang, we are footprinting in Jakarta.
All is in Java Island, I think.
Yeah, Java Island also. So we have a variety for DPOs to trainees to go to have a training. So the positive trend is gone.
Yeah. So do you think for both of you gentlemen, creating a new training center will be a very positive way to produce new DPO?
Right, so Indonesia is a very large country,
Yes.
right? You need to see how resourceful for people to come to the one training center, either Semarang or Jakarta or Surabaya. So it is important. This is, I think, some data need to be, or some question need to be asked from the seafarer when they want to come. The new training centers to or where the most seafarers are coming from.
Yeah.
If they are finding themselves challenging going one place to another place, of course that's a good idea to introduce some new training centers. I understand that Indonesia has more than 70 academies around the world. So collaboration with the Ministry of Transportation, I think discussion could be integrated some DP training within those facilities.
Yeah. We discussing before earlier. We think about opening new space at East Indonesia as well. Mr.
Yeah, I would like to say that this case actually is almost same when we opened the new education and training school in Papua and Sulawesi. Because of the lack of area, it is not impossible in every condition that people from Papua or people from Ambon or maybe from Sulawesi have to come to Java. That's why we opened the new school there.
Yeah.
And after we build the new schools, there are new requirements for these people. How about also at the school we open the new course like class 2 or class 1 of the deck officer or for the engineer officers. Then we do the same thing. First is we have to familiarize the people or the seafarers. What is the DP? What is the DP benefit? And because mostly Indonesian seafarers, they willing to, as I mentioned before, in the container vessels and the dry bulk vessels, and not much interesting on the DP sectors. That's why not only open the new training course or new facility, but it's also how to familiarize people with the TB. And after that, we think about the how to provide the budget, because government, we can only we cannot only put on the government side. We can work together, make collaboration with industry. Usually, we call this such creative funding, creative funding or creative finance collaboration with industry.
Yes.
I think it's a good idea to have at least familiarization, a day or 2 days training or course, informative to all the candidates who are coming from the academies, what exactly
Yeah.
the DP industry is.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is the time when you can attract cadets to take the direction into the commercial vessels or offshore vessels. So going into commercial vessel doesn't mean they're closing the doors for offshore industry, or coming into the offshore doesn't mean they're closing the doors for the commercial vessels. So I think the familiarization course at the time of their final batch of training is good to introduce.
Because yeah, maybe our difficulties is to find qualified instructors here, because qualified instructor is very rare here. It's luckily that time we can find those some instructors to open in Semarang, but now every moment to open a new training centers, it's quite difficult to find qualified instructors because the regulation is upscaling, sir. I mean,
Let me tell you, sir, it's not you're hard to find the qualified instructors for
Yes.
DP. You need to produce the instructors, right?
Produce.
So if you have experienced DPOs, you put them into the program, training program, become instructor. The Nautical Institute has a very nice timelines for the program to
Yes.
complete training instructors. Right? So I think if you can produce instructors, this is the way. Not necessarily they stick only to training center 24/7. They can work on board the vessel and they come back. They can do that the training at the training center. Or if they decided to be ashore permanently, they can go back at the training center. So you won't find approved instructor already. You need to produce.
Oh, so you mentioned now, and is okay with instructor that's still going on board, because last time I believe the regulation must be a 24/7 one guy staying on the training centers.
Right, this is not a requirement for instructors to stay. We always encourage instructors to go offshore to bring the latest experience. So what we expect from the training centers, to at least have a permanent staff member, manager who managing the training facility, permanent person. They're not necessarily to be a instructor.
I think that answering some of our question. Service there.
Yeah, we
Yes,
learn
that's
much
challenge.
when COVID
Happens.
that because of COVID also we learn how we use the technology, how we use the communications tools, so that we have a big area. And one of benefit if we use the technology like ER, or we use the virtual reality in this in this TP learning systems, so that it's more easy to give more chance to people in different area. I mean outside of Java Island to know about TP or offshore industry.
An online class, sir.
Yeah.
I believe.
I mean it's online.
So we can
Training course.
Yeah. Maybe for familiarization we can do that.
Yeah.
So massively audience can feel about, okay, what is this?
Familiarization to informative session you can run online.
Yeah,
You show them exactly what the offshore industry is, what the
Yes.
training program is, what the Nautical Institute training scheme is, and how they can become a DPOs, what their sea time is, and all these things.
Yeah. Now from our data itself, Semarang is growing. Every fresh new cadets. Okay, I want to join this training center. Now it's going. They are joining this course. Maybe a final comments, sir, with both of you, for our industry or for our Indonesian seafarers. at least we can grow more. From your perspective, sir.
Right, okay. Personally, as a seafarer myself, I see the great future of Indonesian seafarers
Yes.
as a seafarer nation, and I see a lot of potential in Indonesia in young generation. And this is the evidence that you have a 17 or plus academies and producing thousands of cadets every year. So I see the great future ahead of Indonesian seafarers.
From your side.
Yeah, Indonesia is big country. We have the 280 millions population,
Yes.
and we have the bonus of demographic.
Demographic. Yeah.
So that we don't want to lose this potential. Yeah, how to work together, collaboration between industry and government, so that we can provide the new facilities of offshore and TP training center in the different areas.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time. It's very one more time. I feel it's my honor. Both of you can join us here in this segment. And okay, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention, guys, and see you for another time. Bye bye.
Thank you very much for
Yeah,
having me.
thank you, Donny.
Terima kasih Pak. Yep. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. It's quite hard to speak in